Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a hot minute here for reviews that Movie Zing has sent over to me for films that they sent via mail, obviously. But let's get started. Right off the top here is the main theme of this video this morning or today is the movie Stephen King's A Good Marriage. It says from the author of Misery and The Shining. Two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Stars Joan Allen, Anthony LaPaglia, Stephen King's A Good Marriage. 102 minutes on this one. From the legendary Stephen King author, obviously, Misery and The Shining, comes this terrifying thriller with a serial killer on the loose and a stranger stalking her family. A dedicated wife unveils a sinister secret about her husband that threatens their marriage and their lives. And I must say that Anthony LaPaglia and Joan Allen played well off each other in this one. I did catch this maybe 3 weeks ago. And it's rated R as well. Very well done. I kind of think of it more of a drama more than horror. I mean, it does have the horror elements, of course, because it does show flashbacks of the victims he had taken and how he kept all their driver's licenses as a kind of a collection or whatever of all the women he had killed, or young women he had killed, I should say. But yeah, very very fun film. I was not expecting much from this, but I didn't realize this was a 10-year-old movie. I don't know, for me this one went under the radar, but I know I had a lot of fun with it. Glad I picked this up from Movie Zing, and I can't remember what it's out of. Let's see. Oh, Anderson Coins LLC. I don't know what studio actually released this, but yeah, get a chance. It's now available on Tubi. Pick that one, or get over there and watch it. And you can also pick it up on many other places like eBay, Amazon. Of course, Movie Zing. You can buy movies on there as well. And then next up, I have a movie starring James Hong from Big Trouble in Little China, Bei Ling, George Takei, however you pronounce that, and Getty Watanabe, and The Keepers of the Five Kingdoms, a magical family adventure. Get a really kind of like a sequel vibe to Big Trouble in Little China with this one. In the sleepy desert town of Globe, Arizona, Patsy Lee from Goosebumps and her friend Squirrel find a small box etched with strange symbols. They show their discovery to Uncle James Hong here, who recognizes the box from an ancient Chinese legend. The plot thickens when their pal Matthew Sato, or High School Musical, is kidnapped, and his captors demand the mysterious box as ransom. As they're about to trade the box for Hopper, the box opens a portal to a mystic realm, plunging them into a magical world. Here they encounter hopping vampires, zodiac warriors, talking lizards, as they embark on a daring mission to thwart the evil sorceress Quang before she destroys our world. In the spirit is such films as The Goonies, Labyrinth, Big Trouble in Little China, as I say. It's a thrill ride of fun and fantasy where legends clash, heroes are born, and timeless adventure waits. Clock's in at 109 minutes, 1080p, available in English 5.1 and English stereo 2.0. So, to sound. It says it's from Vision Films, so thank you to them, as well as Pan Pacific Pictures, Brilliant Screen Studios, and of course Movie Zing. I'll open this one. There's the disc art, if you will, same as the cover art. But yeah, have you get a chance, pick that one up. I looked around, for today's video to see if it's streaming anywhere, and I didn't seem to find it. Maybe somebody out there, has a more reliable uh, source to look for such movies like this, but I haven't found anyone that has this for streaming, but it is available on physical disc. So, do a little searching out there, and I'm sure you'll find Five Keepers of the Kingdoms, or the Keepers of Five Kingdoms, I should say. But then next up, I did see this one. This one's currently available on Tubi as well. A kidnapped girl is rescued by a young boy and in return is compelled to save him from the horrors that lie in his home. It says, Michael Biehn is in this as well. You know him from Terminator. He was Sarah Connor's love interest in that one, in case you don't know who I mean in Terminator. It says he shines in the chameleon role as he bounces back and forth between nut job and firm but lovable father. That switch is hit on numerous occasions and it's done so seamlessly. This movie was really short though. I would have liked to have been another 15-20 minutes longer, but it clocks into 80 minutes. It's mentioning Film Hub on here as well as Blank Bean Productions. And it has color and stereo, and it says it's from 2016. Very, very unexpected twist at the end of this, I must say. So, I had a lot of fun with this one too. Some good kind of like genre stuff I picked up from Movie Zing. But yeah, check this out. If you don't know nothing about it, drop on over to YouTube, look for the trailer, kind of get a gist of what it will be about. But yeah, it has a really unexpected twist ending, and I'm not gonna go into it because I want a spoiler-free review for these. And now onto the Blu-rays that I got for my good friends at Movie Zing. A movie that I really had a lot of fun with back in the day. I can't remember if I saw it at the drive-in or the theater, but it was starring the late great Rodney Dangerfield. It's Ladybugs. Getting respect is one big goal. Right here. I always like the cover to this one. Kind of has that Kingpin vibe to it a little bit on the cover. I don't know if anyone out there tonight kind of gets that. But for people out there tonight that don't really know what this movie is, because it's some people or a certain age kind of missed out on this one because it was kind of and this also stars the late great Jonathan Brandis, who played in the second Neverending Story. He was the young mainstay star in that, the little boy in that. This is 1080p high definition widescreen presented. Does have subtitles and a master audio on this and rated PG-13. But let's get to the movie info on it. Comedy legend Rodney Dangerfield is at the top of his game as Chester, a salesman looking for a little respect and a big job promotion. To impress his boss, Chester becomes the coach of the company-sponsored girls' soccer team, the Ladybugs. But when Chester and his assistant coach, Jack A. here, very, very popular 80, kind of like a character actor, always played up that character, see their woefully unskilled players. They realize the Ladybugs are going to get squashed. Chester decides the team needs a girl who plays like a boy, so he secretly enlists his fiance's son, Matthew, Jonathan Brandis, to become Martha, the Ladybug's newest member. With his harebrained plan in place, Chester figures he has a shot at winning the championship and saving his career or losing everything. In the spirit of kicking and screaming, yeah, it does have very much that kicking and screaming vibe with Will Ferrell as well. Ladybugs is a laugh out loud family comedy in a league of its own. I don't know if that's a pun intended towards a league of their own. I don't know, because it is a sports movie. But I do really love a scene in here when Chester's taking, what was his name? Oh, Matthew, the boy. Where is he here? Well, I guess he's in here. Well, he's right here. Matthew to get a girl's dress, to kind of dress him up as a girl, to pass him off to be on the team. And I don't know. And then he's ladies like looking like, why is he going into the dressing room if this is a girl's dress? And they see it's a girl, or what they think is a girl, and he just kind of goes in and he goes, well, I think it's a line something like he goes, I wanted to dress my stepson or my stepson up as a girl, and I want him to play with me. I want him to play with me, and it it kind of comes off very like disgustingly sick in a way, but in a Rodney Dangerfield kind of like not everything is what it seems in a way. But yeah, very fun film. I really miss this type of comedy. Another one you might want to check out with him in it too is Meet Wally Sparks. That's another good one. Not on the level of this one, I don't think, but it was a pretty fun one too. But I'm very glad Movie Zing sent that over to me, so thank you, Movie Zing. But yeah, this I think this might go for like $25-$30 alone here. So very pricey. I get it, but on the other hand, too, some of us are on a fixed income, and a lot of these, Blu-rays are. I feel like a lot of them are kind of overpriced, but very happy to have that, and thank you, Movie Zing, for that. And then finally, we've got a Warner Archive collection here: Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost, and Scooby Doo and the Alien Invaders. And this particular physical copy, I believe these two are on one disc, and obviously being a Blu-ray disc, you can put a lot of content on a Blu-ray formatted disc. But join Scooby and the gang for two of their best feature films: the world's most lovable mystery-solving dog, along with best friend Shaggy and the rest of the gang, bring on the laughs and adventures in these two beloved feature-length frolics. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Scooby, Shaggy, and company get tied up with bumbling mummies, monster turkeys, when famous fright writer Ben Ravencroft invites the gang to his hometown for the Autumn Harvest Festival. There they learn that Ben's ancestor Sarah haunts the place, and they set out to uncover the ghostly Ravencroft secret that will prove her either a good-hearted healer or a spelling casting witch. And then I ain't gonna really, obviously you kind of know that's about the alien. I'm not gonna. It's quite a long piece to read, and I don't want to turn anybody off on that, but you kind of get the gist of what you're getting. Pretty much, Scooby Doo covers kind of tell it all, more or less, and this includes making of featurettes, promotional trailers, a Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost music video. Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost clocks in at just a hair over 66 minutes. Scooby Doo and the Alien Invaders clocks in at just a hair longer than Witch's Ghost. So you got a really good double feature here. Very probably something you might want to save to Halloween. That'd be really cool. For the kiddos or anybody out there that might watch horror films with their kids and they're kind of worried about a lot of profanity and a lot of violence and whatnot. These are perfect for that. But yeah, I'd like to thank Warner Brothers Studio and several other studios going into the making of this video tonight. And thanks most of all to Movie Zing that make this at all possible. Make sure you hit up moviezing.com and see what they got over there. They are always adding titles daily. But yeah, that's my video for today. Some really nice pickups, some Blu-ray, some DVD. And again, thank you for watching my reviews. Thank you for anytime like, sharing, and subscribing. I'm now well over 400 subscribers. I'm a horror friendly channel. Try to get a lot of horror in there, but sometimes I'll throw in these little inklings of other stuff. But tell your friends about Gary's Movie Crypt, and I'll be back next week. I'm not sure if it's going to be another review for Movie Zing, or if it will be for. I want to try to go with Bayview because I owe them at least a couple weeks back, and I want to get them out there too because I still got like 3 or 4 I got to review for them. But thank you to both, not just Movie Zing but Bayview as well. I like to, you're all indie kind of companies and whatnot. Well, maybe not Movie Zing so much because they work with the studios, but But keeping the physical media alive, and that's one big family that keeps it alive. But thanks for watching, and I'll be back next week. Bye.